Hey there, tarot friends. Welcome to Friday. Um, I am backing up a little bit so I can see who's here. I was catching some of it, but um, we have Chris from Elemental Cartomancy. Hello. Scott is here. He says, came early to get a seat and get my sip on. Well, perfect. That is what we like to hear. Robin from Toadstool Tarot. Yes, Max is my son. He is currently upstairs with his videos, so hopefully um, he's good for now. I'm sure he will make an appearance on screen again. It's been a while. But as always, like with different stuff, there's stuff all over the floor leading up to my table. So he doesn't even really try to get in here anymore. Because I did more rearranging. I know you can't see the top of these, but I took the other cubes down and then the 3 bottom ones out of here. Remember when we went through that treasure hunt that day? 2 of those empty cubes are still here. And then Ryan needed like shipping tape the other day. So I like dumped my whole, like my old work bag out and like I had 100 markers in there and it's just still all on the floor because I'm terrible. So anyway, it's a giant mess. As you'll see, I'm extra fancy today. I have my Kelly Bear ghosty earrings on and my Jonathan Daly wearable crystal grid. And my hair is up in this fancy, oh look, you can see all the gray. It's Cruella de Vil day. Because I thought it was going to be like a little chillier in our house this morning. We have our air on and it's been going like at a clip because it's pretty hot here. But today it's going to be like 72 degrees, which is amazing. Like that's my high. Like that's all I want, right? Occasionally maybe a little bit more than that, but like it's been mid 80s or high 80s. So anyway, I thought this morning it would be like a little chillier in here while the house kind of caught up to regulating the temperature, but it is not. And maybe it's because I'm running up and down the stairs, getting him ready, signing in and out of work because I work like for an hour usually on Fridays and then do this and then go back to work. So probably just because I'm running around and sweaty. But anyway, the point is I put long sleeves on and then I got in this room and I'm so hot. So that's the story of my hair today. In case you all wanted to know, I'm sure you did. Nancy has a pot of cream tea this morning. Sounds delicious. Zane, hello there. Thanks for being here. And yes, I did the little comment about those packages. I've put another one on with the white and gold wrapping with a silver bow on it. And that was my Father's Day gift to Ryan. Me and Max, our gift to him from the same place, from the same jewelry store. So, hello, Jamie. Yes, sip, sip. Let's do that. So I'm already on to my iced tea for the day. So that will help me cool down too. And I have it in my like giant turvis with the peacock feathers on it. I don't remember if I said last time I had this, that we got married at a place called Peacock Road Family Farm. And I had like a petting zoo and stuff. But it's a really nice place. It was like little like rusticy reception was in this big wide open barn with like white lights and stuff. There's pictures on Facebook. But it was so nice. And they had this like little like patio courtyard and the bar was like a little tiki shack out on the other side of the courtyard. And there was like a horseshoe pit and I don't know, other like a little game area. And then, like I said, a petting zoo. And you could also like go on this like pulled tractor ride around the farm. And yeah, they had like 3 different wedding sites. We were actually supposed to be back in like the wooded part, but it rained like that entire morning. And then it was so hot and humid. And I don't know if you've seen my giant ball gown that I wore, but it was hot. Like people there said that it was fine, like wasn't a big deal, but I run kind of warm anyway. So everything, the rain cleared. Like there are pictures of my bridesmaids walking down and the sky like clears more and more like each time one of them walks down. It's so cool. And I love the rain, but anyway, we were supposed to be back in like this little wooded part and we ended up switching because again, they had like 2 or 3 different wedding sites you could do, ceremony sites. And so we ended up being in like the open like pine tree one, which was on like higher ground. And it ended up being fine anyway, because at our old property, Ryan proposed to me in our pine tree circle, which was like this weird, like witchy circle. Um, it wasn't really, but that's what I called it because the people that lived there before us, the guy was a surveyor and he liked to just play and like measure stuff out and plant things in weird shapes. It's not weird, it's a circle, but do you know what I mean? It was this huge property, and then in the middle of one of the fields, it just like broke to this open clearing of pine trees that was like all empty in the middle. And that's where he proposed. So then we got married by the pine trees too. So it was kind of cool. Wow, manic. That's my Friday morning story. Whew. I see Chris talking to Alex. So hello, Alex. Yes, happy Sophie Day, says Gerald. Hi, Gerald. Thank you for being here. Oh, Robin loves the hair streak. Yeah, I don't mind it. And when I am, I used to have like a lot of fancy colors put in my hair. I mean, pre-pandemic. And for my wedding, actually, I called it like My Little Pony hair because I had like magenta and purple and blue. I mean, my hair was still dark, but then I had like bleached out like highlights, not totally bleached. I had highlights that we worked on for like a year because that's just what I was going for anyway. And then we only were engaged for 5 months. So then that last 5 months, I had like 2 more treatments to add in more colors. So I don't mind it as it is. And someday there will be, more semi-permanent color in there. And it shows up really well on the gray hair. So there you go. Whew. Okay, let me kind of catch up. Sorry, I was talking so much. I didn't even take a sip. Sip, sip. Also, Lanchester. I don't know if I know who that is, but maybe I do. Gerald, what's up with the music video, bud? Alex, yeah, I can't remember whose chat it is when Regina made the comment because I said I get it's so hard to say, tuck box rage. It's hard not to say tucks back for some reason. It's a very like audio dyslexic kind of thing. I don't know. A lot of people have messed it up trying to say it. Tuck box rage, which is what happens when you're trying to open or close a tuck box or put cards in or out of a tuck box and you bend a card or you tear the top of the box and then you have a rage moment. And so I mentioned that in a chat, and then of course Regina said that is the latest hit. And I said, well, I actually have a clip all ready to go of that because for a long time now I've been working on my 1 year like montage video that I'm still, I think, planning on doing. I just need to go through all of my lives from May to May, which would be like, I don't know, like November to May. So I just need to go through and pull a few because right now it's all pulled from the pre-recorded stuff. And I just want it to be a balance of what I did in my first year on YouTube. So anyway, I'm like, well, I have this clip all ready to go for my videos. So I just sent it out to Tangi and Gerald, and now there are music videos. Chris and Sophie are watching X-Men. Amazing. Jamie's drinking her first cup of coffee, and when done, we'll have to go clinic day, but not sure we will be doing surgeries. Ooh, okay. Either way, I hope you have a really lovely day. Gerald says, stay tuned. He may be doing more music videos. Yes, covers are welcome. Our doctor was exposed to a colleague who tested positive for COVID yesterday, so she's going for a rapid test today. Ooh, fingers crossed. Oh, Scott is back. It's okay. I've just been rambling, like, I don't know, about my wedding, and I don't know. Alex liked the video. Gerald is practicing a grand tableau using his Study Lenormand deck. That is very exciting. Do I ever envision myself? I love these questions. Do you ever envision yourself as an old lady? Will you wear it in a bun or braids or, it just kind of depends. I think sometimes I have Like, I used to braid my hair. What happens is, like, usually my hair is really long, and then I chop it off and donate it, and then it grows out in another, like, 14 months usually. Is it that fast? It's pretty fast, and so, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it going right now. I might just do a trim. I might try to, like, wait another year to donate it just because, it used to be a lot thicker than this too. After I had Max, like, I lost a lot of it, and I have beautiful, like, thick hair. Like, people that work on it are like, "Oh my gosh, there's so much," but, like, it used to be even more. So anyway, it will kind of depend on the status of my hair, when I'm an old lady, but I don't know. I like a bun, but it just, without pins and stuff in it, sometimes it gets heavy or it starts, like, slipping out. It's just kind of like I just do, like, a lazy girl's bun, so, like, all this is, like, sticking out. I don't know. So we shall see. But I do sometimes envision myself much older. Um, Alex says cartoons after 97 sucked. Yeah, try to say tuck box rage 5 times fast. It's really hard. Okay, Debbie's here. I don't see because I'm just trying to read so fast, but I see, oh, there you are. Okay, hi, Debbie. Okay, so welcome. Sorry for the manic chat. um, let's look at a few things I've gotten recently. So I haven't ordered a lot of things, but I had a Kickstarter come in, and I of course ordered Mendy's decks. Um, and I bought a deck from Robin. So I'm going to show just a couple of the cards from the Angelarium Oracle of Emanations. This is the first one of this collection that I have. There are 1 or 2 tarot decks, I think. I'm not really certain, but I know that there are a few decks by this creator and like using the same figures and the same artwork. Typically, this is like a weird one that like I wouldn't want, but something about these figures in particular like draws me in a lot. And so Robin was selling one of his and I picked that up. I mean, it was like, crazy price that he gave it to me for. So thank you so much for that. And I'm just going to show a couple. So just if Robin doesn't want to look, I don't know how much of an aversion he has, but not a fan. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, Alex says you better not, Debbie. Don't cut your hair. Okay, so here is Angelarium, Oracle of Emanations. Yeah, Robin says the art is good, but it's a creepy alien vibe that weirded him out, and I can definitely understand how that would be. And I just, for some reason, am just really love it. Angel of Silence. Oh, look, the pine trees. Let me see. Angel of Truth. So we'll see. I haven't used it yet. I have flipped through. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I have flipped through and like stopped at a certain picture and read about it a little bit, just like while I'm watching other people. But I haven't like drawn with it, read with it yet, kind of thing. I've just been kind of figuring it out. That one is kind of creepy. I'm not going to show it. Angel of Mysteries. Alex says he had the bridge-sized year 1 Angelarium. I sent it to someone as a gift. Well, that is very nice of you. Yeah, they do look like giant figures, and that part does weird me out a little bit. I've said on my channel before that I am afraid of like things that are bigger than they're supposed to be, like big blow up inflatable animals that are on top of like car dealerships and stuff. I have like so much anxiety, can't tell you about it. And I, when I was in Vegas, walking under like inside Caesars, hold on. Alex would know probably, but I think it was inside Caesar's Palace. There's an FAO toy store and there's a giant wooden horse like stepping out into like the mall, like indoors. And there were so many people, I had to walk under the horse and I almost died. Angel of Song. But anyway, I talk about that somewhere here in another live. So You can get the details on that if you would like, if you sort through my other stuff. Angel of Memory, just some cool different kinds of categories and stuff. Angel of Annihilation, right? There are kind of dark side things in it. Angel of Snow, right? There's Angel of Snow and Rain in here, which I really love. So, you know, just cool stuff. So anyway, something I have been interested in a long time, and I thought if Robin's selling it on, then that's a great chance for me to grab it. Here are the backs. Okay, so that's one thing that I'm gearing up. Will probably be like an August thing. I got this a few weeks ago, but you know me, it takes a while to kind of change over. Oops. Then I have my Midia Lenormand 3rd edition. Oh, and remember when I did my Lenny Minis and someone mentioned Midia Lenormand? I did find that. It was in my old like tarot bag that I took to the shop. I have several, like one I used to take to work, one I used to take to the shop where I did tarot. And because it's small, I hadn't emptied it out of there. I knew there was still stuff in that bag, like my old notebooks from there and everything. So anyway, after that live, I went and looked in that bag. I'm like, I bet it's in there because I didn't read Lenormand in the shop, but I would take it to practice. So anyway, I looked and it was there, and I told Robin, I'm like, hey, I found it. Don't worry. Because I think he had mentioned that, and then I didn't understand why it wasn't on my shelf. So anyway, here's my 3rd edition, wrapped up all cute. I kind of thought I got a cloth with it too because it did the layout that I use with the 4 at the bottom. But I don't know if I did or not because all that came in the package, it was just a deck. But there was also, when I backed this on Kickstarter, I was kind of back and forth about what I was going to be spending on, and so I could have looked at the cloth and then not gotten it. But I do need to go look it up. But I don't think I'm really missing anything. I think I just decided against it because I don't really use them a lot. But I do think Lenormand cloths are cool because they have like the houses on them. Did I say that Chris sent Max the Tarot for All Ages, or did I dream that? If so, will you and Max do a walkthrough with your thoughts of that deck? So yes, I was talking about Max earlier and said he would probably make another on-screen appearance. He hasn't been as interested lately, but I bet I could get him to do that, like especially, well, I don't know if it would matter if it's pre-recorded or live. So anyway, yes, I hope to do that maybe in a couple more months. Sometimes he's really focused on stuff and sometimes he's not. So if he's just not in the mood to do a thing, then, you know, it's kind of hard to plan. But I do think that would be really awesome. And no, you did not dream that. Chris did send Max Tarot for All Ages, and it's his first official tarot deck. I've given him that junky little like fortune-telling Lenormand deck that I did not like. And because the cardstock was super thin, he just played with them out in his little school, like his little whiteboard area. But with Chris's deck, he's very precious with it, and it goes on the top shelf in his room, and he always picks them up really nicely and puts them back in the box. So no, you did not dream that, and yes, I hope to do that at some point. Okay, here is. Oh, Debbie will be in class. Yes, I will be there too. I'm doing session 2, which starts tomorrow. So here's the cover. Here is the signature on the back. Really beautiful. 3rd edition, 2021. It's in a really nice smooth box. On the inside, it says follow your own way. Yeah, Robin, maybe I'll do both. Maybe I'll do one myself and then one if he wants to throw in some opinions. A few stickers in here. The anchor. I actually don't know what this first one, what was I looking at? Oh, I had it sideways. Sorry, that was probably really confusing. A tree. and a bench. So I'm assuming that's the tree. The anchor, the card images have not changed. This has just been colorized. And the clover. So thank you for your Kickstarter support. You made this deck possible. Her name is Clara, I think. Clara Spolinska. Oh, right there. I'm trying to read the signature and not the print. Deck number 65, owner Deanne Brooke. Oh, look at that. I must have entered my full name. I know it's 2 names, but that's like my first name after I got married. Brooke used to be my middle name, and I made Deanne Brooke my first name and made Rivera my middle name and Wisner my last name. I just wanted them all. So anyway, fun fact. There are so many little things in here. Okay. What's going on? Oh, there are 3 little books in different languages. That's nice. Hey, Tony. Sip, sip, much love, says Jamie. Off to the grind I go. First full day since coming back from Colorado. Send energy that I don't harm anyone today. You'll be amazing, Jamie. Thank you so much. Sip, sip, everyone, for Jamie having a great day today. Okay. So, English and French. And then I think this is like her native language, whatever this one is, but I'm terrible and I don't know what it is. I don't know. It came from, I don't remember. Boop-a-doop-boop-boo. Introduction, card philosophy, card meanings. So there you go. It's like a little fold out. It has like a little paragraph for each one. I don't know if these are for sale anywhere or not, but if you just search Medea Lenormand, it will come up. Now, can I fold this back together? Like, you know those people that can't put a map back like it goes? That's me. Oh, God. Yo, I did it. Okay. There's that. Here's all my goodies. Here's the other, the inside cover of the box. And thank you for supporting my art. Oh, it says thank to you, which I think is precious. I can create more and more. Love, Clara. And it's a happy squirrel card. So the thank you in the card deck, there was already another thank you. But in here, it looks like the thank you is printed on the happy squirrel, which I love, little extra cards. So, trash pile. Okay, so here are the backs. Pretty, pretty. And here's the happy squirrel. I was just looking at my phone. I have a dance planning meeting later this afternoon, and I'm just making sure they're like sending agendas and stuff and making sure they're not looking for a confirmation that I will be there. Gosh, I can't talk. Writer. So we have the Lenormand card number, the name, and the card suit and number. Playing card association is what I'm looking for. Hello, Sandra. The happy squirrel card. Was this on The Simpsons? Now that you say that, I can't get anything else in my head. So I think that's correct. Yes. And so after that, some people started putting happy squirrels in their decks. But I think you're right. Clover. The ship. We are just having a look at the Medea Lenormand 3rd edition, which is slightly colorized. It's sort of like that iridescent, like when you look through a bubble, like when you blow bubbles and there's that rainbowy, right? That's kind of the effect on it. The house. Yeah, okay. Alex says yes when Lisa gets her cards read. Okay. That's what I thought, but I'm like, now that he said that, I don't know, like, if there's a different answer in my head, if that makes sense. Tree. Oh, here's the tree. So I don't know what the other one was. Maybe garden. Why wouldn't I know that? Let's figure it out together. Clouds. So this sort of like this pink to blue to green tint on it, right? The viper instead of snake, right? That's a really cool one. Coffin. I guess maybe I don't know because I didn't use that one for a while because it was in my bag. The bouquet looks like daisies to me, which I love because those are my favorite. The scythe, like being carried next to someone. Yeah, Sandra, they're beautiful, right? The whip. Birds with kind of one in the forefront and then a couple more. It's kind of a cool take on that. The child. We know we've had discussions before in this community about how difficult it is to draw children. Anna Torian was talking about that in a live chat, I think maybe on Simon's channel. You know, it stemmed from like the sun card, like the baby on the sun card. But wow, I think that's pretty good, don't you? The fox. Bear. Stars. This is cool. It's like a necklace, and then I don't know if the other two are like little like tattoos or something, or I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's nice to see this deck again. It's been a while. The stork. The dog. Sweet little doggy face. The tower. This is beautiful. Like fairy tale tower. Oh, the garden with the tree. To me looks like fall leaves, but I mean there's not that kind of color. But that's just what it makes me feel like. The garden. Yeah, Chris, did you see the snake? The viper? Oh, listening and doing housework. That's okay. We all have to do it sometimes. It's okay. I'm gonna go back and show you the viper. I really love it. Mountain. Sandra, I don't know. I kind of assume you can still get it because you could still get the other ones. I don't know if the mini and the regular were still available, but like the first edition, like grayscale ones were available for a while after. So I would assume that she's doing the same thing. So I will look here in a moment. Robin says, I have the mini version of this deck and the texture is really soft. Is the regular one the same? Yes. I left my mini still in that bag after I found it, so I will let you know if it's exactly the same later today. So yeah, Alex is asking if you mean rose petal, and I don't think he does. I think he just means, because this is not rose petal, I would call it like a smooth matte. But yeah, there's not really stickiness to it. Crossroads, mice. Heart is a tattoo on an arm. I love mini decks. Doesn't matter, tarot, Lenormand, whatever. And as most of you know, if there are two sizes, I have to have both. Oh, Robin says yes, like rose petal. This one doesn't feel like rose petal to me. Ring. Book. Letter. Oh, cards. The significators are he and she. Lilies. That is beautiful. The sun. The moon. This one is probably, it almost looks like Mercury with some of those little burst like spots that she has in it, but this one might be the most like difficult to kind of tell, but maybe, I mean, it's not when it's on the table because like I know what it is, but do you know what I mean? Like if I just showed someone this picture, I'm like, oh, this is the moon. It's a little, because of the perspective, is a little bit confusing, but it matches the sun perspective, you know? The key. Fish. A little angry looking cichlid type fish. The anchor, which we saw in the stickers. And the cross. Okay, so Chris, if you are around, I'm going to show you the snaky. There we go. I love that snake. Okay, they don't have to stay in order. So I don't hate the rose petal finish on True Black Tarot so much. It makes me not want to use it. Oh, wow, that's so sad because I can understand not liking it. I love rose petal and I love True Black a lot. That is sad though. If I ever made like a fancy deck, I don't know what I'm saying. If I ever had like the time, like I have an idea for a deck that I could actually pull off. And if I use somewhere that has options for cardstock, like that's what I want to do, is like offer like so many different options. But anyway, I would just love to be able to do that. I got to do a pre-recorded video of my whole Lenormand collection. I need to do a pre-recorded video of a lot of things. I need to take a day and finish this room. It's still a crazy mess. And get my stuff set up to record with my phone, because I used to do pre-recorded, but I got so angry with the GoPro that I banished it to the basement, and I just haven't done any videos since then. Okay. I had like GoPro rage, and so I haven't done any for a long time. And then part of it was like I didn't have like the set time to do things, and so it was just frustrating because like if Max comes down while I'm recording, it like usually would be fine, but you know what I mean? I was just annoyed with like the phase of life that I was in and like not really having time and ability. Like sometimes I have a little bit of time, but I don't always have, like there's the Max factor, right? And so it's just hard to juggle all of that. Right? Oh, I see you, Alex. Got to show it all. That's okay. I'm not a fan of Rose Petal either, says Tony. The idea is great, but the shuffle isn't. That's why I hardly use Dark Mansion. See, I don't really have a problem with it. Like it clumps a little bit, but I don't know. You got to do it with conviction, and it'll work. But I can understand again that there's that that just texture thing. Hi, Patrice. GoPro Rage, Gerald. There's the next hit single. Okay. Okay, so let me put this away. Let's put the stickers and the books in between so I don't lose them. The box is really well done. Like it fits all the little extras in there. So, except for I put it in backwards. Okay. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, but do you know what I have in here? Remember how I was talking about I thought it was going to be kind of chilly, but it's not. What do you think about that? Sandra, I do too. Rose petal finish. See, I wish, can I fan this way? But see, when I open it, it has to be the other way. Remember the first time I tried to show this off and I couldn't open it? Ah, this is great. Thanks, Gerald. You're the best. Yes, here's my spirit board fan. Gerald, it was right where I thought it was, but it was like standing up in the cube. And like when I looked over that day we were talking about it, it was just too close to me to see it. So, yes. So amazing. Okay. But anyway, yeah, we were talking about me using spirit boards when I was younger, and Gerald was so sweet and sent me this little present. Okay, so right back there in its little home. Yeah. So what time is it? It's 9:36. I do have a few hours of work to do today. I do have groceries to order. Oh, so many things. Oh, let me check because I'm just having all kinds of text right now. And one time my mom was like trying to come over and hang out with Max, which was amazing. And I missed it until I was done, which is fine. She came over anyway, but okay, I don't need that. I think there's something like sort of funny in here though, because I saw it pop up when I was first coming on. Okay, so remember in my A to Z when I was talking about Tarot Tubers A to Z, and I'm like, I don't have a joke, but I'm just going to tell you a funny show that I like because like I don't tell jokes. So, and I was talking about Idiot Abroad, and it's amazing and I love it so much. Carl Pilkington, and then I know Sandra and Chris were in that live because Chris said that his best friend that's her favorite show, or like that she loves that. And just thinking about it, I started laughing so much on my video. And then anyway, Robin says that Minnie Lenormand must have a curse on it since you mentioned it. My Minnie has disappeared. Oh no. Well, Robin, we're just cursing each other back and forth. I bet it's right in some cozy little place. Yeah, Sandra. Okay, so right before I popped on, I saw Ryan sending me a text and I could see Carl Pilkington like in the little preview of the text, but I didn't open it, So he says, I keep forgetting to tell you that there's someone around here, an engineer or something that looks identical. He means at work. That looks identical to Carl Pilkington. It's uncanny, cracks me up every time I see him. So like I already like, it's amazing. Then he says, can you check our DVDs for a season 3 of Idiot Abroad, 4 episodes, a 3-part Christmas special from Marco Polo to China? I don't think we have that one. Is there a Christmas special? Y'all, this is my assignment as soon as I'm done with this live. Because oh, and he looked it up. We have not seen it. It's with Carl and one other guy, and we can just stream it from Amazon Prime. So we're good for this weekend. Yes, you guys, Idiot Abroad this weekend, Christmas special. Oh my gosh. Okay. It is so funny. I don't know why it's so funny to me. I mean, I'm sure it's funny to a lot of people because like that's the point, right? They were going to call it like Carl Pilkington's 7 Wonders of the World or something like that and send him to places, but they tricked him. I mean, sort of. They told him ahead of time, but they would like bring him into the office. It's Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant, and they bring him in before like each episode, and they're like, "Hey, here's where you're going. What do you know about this place?" And he always gives like some like idiotic one-liner about it. And the whole thing is that Carl's not really an idiot, right? He's very he's a homebody. He's very comfortable in his natural surroundings, and what is fun to him is just like small, familiar, like things like that, right? And I'm not unlike that, right? I'm I tell people like I don't travel real well, but it just kind of depends. So anyway, it's I mean, he takes it to the extreme, but then also he gets put in some really extreme situations. And of course, they set him up on these little adventures, like where he's traveling. So it's not like, they kind of give him shit for being like not looking forward to things, but they don't send him to like the best parts and the best events of everything. Sometimes he goes to really cool things, but they throw a lot of wrenches in there and then it's like a miserable time. Okay. So that's sort of the premise of it. And he's just hilarious. I really love him. Oh, with Warwick Davis, maybe because I know that he was in one of the previous episodes. So that could be Sandra. You're probably right if something's ringing a bell for you. But I didn't even know about that. So I'm so excited. That's my weekend sorted, as a Brit would say. Okay. Jackie, did I not say hi to you? Like I saw you come in and I read it in my head and I don't think I said hi. I'm very sorry. Hi, just listening as driving. Okay, very good. Please be safe. Yes. And Sandra says he took Monster Munch crisps with him to India. Like he takes his own snack foods and not really tries to, but tries to subsist on crisps and other like junk food because he doesn't want to eat any of the food anymore. You guys, it's so funny. Okay, I'm trying to claw open this box from Mendy. We'll take a quick look at the Butterfly Lenormand. Oh my gosh. So yes, back to the pre-recorded thing. So as most of you know, I've carved out time in my busy life to take Kelly Fitz's Lenormand class. Session 2 starts tomorrow. And it's just difficult because sometimes Ryan has to work weekends and then I have to like figure out what to do Max. And then for a while and like keep him quiet enough that I can like participate in the class. Last week we had off, but 2 weeks ago, Ryan had to work again and we were fine. Like we did it. Max plays really well most of the time, but you just never know. I wanted it to be like I could be in this complete other room, like away from them, so I could really focus on the class. And I did that for the first few. And then just sometimes I couldn't. So it ended up working out fine, but it just gives me anxiety when I'm like, what if he needs food right when I start this? What if and of course I can plan, I can, change him or see if he needs to go to the bathroom or get him food and try to get everything else set up before the class. But it's just a whole thing. You know what I mean? So my point is everything's going fine. And even if it's me and Max here, like I'm still participating in class. And related to pre-recorded videos, we're getting more and more at a stage where like he can play in his room and not need me or want me as much and all of that. And I really could, if I wanted to, get my S together and pre-record in this room. So it's fine. And I'm going to do it. And I just have to talk to you all about it to put it out into the universe and be like, it's not impossible. Like I have a 3.5-year-old and sometimes that's really difficult, but sometimes it is easy, right? I hesitate to say that because sometimes it's really hard. And I just mean, I've been working at home and watching my child full time for over a year. And I have my full-time job and I have 3 other like little side gigs. So like this afternoon, I have that dance planning meeting, right? I'm going to have to get him set up doing something else or see if my mom can maybe come over and play with him outside or something because I don't always just want to like shove him off and be like, okay, play with this and I'll be back. That's good for him, but it's just, I like a balance. And I'm super blabbering right now and I don't know if it makes any sense at all, but I'm like kind of complaining, but kind of reassuring myself that everything's fine. Cute little butterfly bag. Oh, so many videos. Sandra says that she hasn't done any this week. I have so many to watch. I have so many to catch up on watching, but it's okay. Everyone, it's okay. Do you know what I like to do sometimes is I go to someone's page and I watch like a really old video. Like, I don't know. It's there. It's content that's there. So I think to take pressure off of all of us, right? There are now some people are really consistent and that's great. But some people aren't, and that's okay because like we have life going on. it's just, there's just a lot going on for different people, right? Some people can make this a priority and some people can't. But there's content there, right? Go check out. So, Sandra, my point is, don't feel too bad. If I'm like needing some Sandra in my life, I just go to an old video that I haven't seen or one that I have or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Sandra has a live later with Richard. I wanted to apologize. Last Friday, I didn't even shout anyone out, like coming up later in the day, because I totally forgot. Remember, we had a long weekend because Ryan took off work. And so I took Friday off as well. And it just felt like Saturday to me. And then I didn't like call anyone out. So, yes, I did see that in a couple places. So thank you for letting us know. Yeah, Robin, I don't even have a watch later because I just scroll through and look for stuff because I would never, that would make me so stressed out. I'm too busy. Butterfly Lenormand by Mendy Dunn. Cute little bag. Now, y'all, if you don't have this, please don't get excited right now because it's all gone. It was a one-off. So far as I know, you cannot have this, okay? Sorry, don't get excited. Scott says, I'm posting lives on my page. Feel free to post anytime. Thank you, Scott. Chris has been trying to record and have them scheduled for release. I have one being released tonight that's been scheduled all week. Alex says, I think I'm about ready to start recording videos again. Got to get the overhead mount, then it's time to start recording again. I think I got to go through today and get the names for the pulp giveaway. Very cool, Alex. We would love to see you. Of course. Oh, Gerald was so excited for that live that he went to the chat and commented yesterday. Oh, and Scott says when the lives are. So yeah, if you're interested, one of them, I haven't had a lot of time to look into the details of the page, but Scott at Scorpio Moon Tarot has set up a Facebook page to accompany his channel. And it looks like one of the components of that is going to be, trying to have everyone put things in there, like a schedule. And of course, we can't all, there are so many tarot people and we can't all accommodate everyone and make everything fit and not overlap anyone. But I do admire that attempt at being, aware. There are lots of different like little pockets too. So I would suggest anyone kind of like pop over into other, link to a person like a few steps away from you that maybe you don't watch and see if you find a new person that you love to watch. So anyway, yes, I remember Jilly's Facebook group. At one point there was like, I think on a Sunday or something like that, like everyone post your lives for the week ahead or your events or whatever. I don't know if that's still happening. I think it's still allowed to happen. So that's another page to check out as well for things like that. Robin says, Deanne, I'd like to find a time to have you on live with me for some tarot conversation. That would be amazing. Sometimes I feel like I don't, this is going to sound stupid, like I don't talk about tarot a lot. Like I don't, we've been here over a year now, but I'm still obviously getting settled in this room. And so a lot of what I've done so far is just kind of like, hey, I have this thing. Hey, I got this. And one of the things I wanted to do this year from May forward, my second year, is to say like, this is how I use this thing. And I have an idea for a tag that I want to start that would be like inclusive to everyone, like even if they have one deck, right? So it's like, I have like ideas, like many people do, about what they want to do. And I need to get going on some of that as well. Scott says, I have several in there that are not part of the community yet. I look at it. agree to check out other packets. Yeah, like I watch a lot of people that aren't in, that aren't in my chat, that aren't in Chris's chat, like whatever. But you know what I mean? And that's fine. Like people like are drawn to like different little things, but just peek around sometimes a little more. You know, and see what you find. Chris says I'm flying over to meet my friend Max and project manage the sorting of Deanne's tarot room. I really I would cry tears of happiness if that happened. Please help me. It is so I took some things up. You'll be amazed how much stuff I have in this tiny little room. But anyway, okay. Here's some cards. Yeah, Chris has seen the full on chaos of this room. Gerald has seen a little bit of it. Jamie and Hen have seen a little bit. Because we were doing like a little accountability thing, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to clean this section today. So I've been talking so much. Look how pretty this tree is. Oh, my child's coming. Uh-oh. So this is the regular size. There's also a mini that I'm not going to open up right yet because we're going to wrap up here soon. But here's the mini to the regular. Again, details that aren't really important because you can't have this. I'm sorry. Unless, of course, she comes out with more someday. Don't know. But anyway, most of you have seen this either on Masha's channel when Mendy was there, like giving it the premiere, or on Mendy's own channel, The Artistry of Tarot, when she did her own walkthrough. Oh my gosh, my kid. Hi. What are you doing? You need help with your screen?
Yeah.
Okay, just a few more minutes and then we're going to do groceries, okay? Okay? No, we're not going to go to the store, honey, because we got to get a lot of stuff. It's our big grocery, so we're just going to order online, okay? Be careful. I know there's a lot of stuff. Did you want to come say hi to some friends today? You can't see them, but they could see you. Do you want to do that today? If you can get over here very carefully.
Yeah. I can do it under the table.
Oh, no, honey, I think you're too big for that now. Try this way. Here, I'll help you get over here. We were just talking about you, and they would love to see you.
Oh, what are those?
Like some markers I spilled. Remember when I was looking for tape?
Yeah.
I spilled some stuff out of my bag.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Okay, put your legs out. Why is your shirt? That's my skull. Look, they miss you. Look, he got his hair buzzed the other day. Is that so exciting?
Yeah, what's that?
That's called Butterfly Lenormand.
Ooh, okay. Oh, here's some.
Yep, and we're just going through that. So hold on a minute. Okay, look. Say hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Robin.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Jeff.
She got your dino cars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Say hi.
I did double max.
You want to do double max?
Yeah, double max.
Okay. Say hi, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Hi, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Hi, Patrice.
Hi, Patrice.
Yeah, they haven't seen you in a few months.
Yeah.
Hi, Gerald.
Hi, Gerald.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Who else is here? Say hi, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Okay, I think maybe that's everyone that's still here. If you want to shout out, let me know. Yeah. Look at.
Here. How about you?
Oh, Mama Devil.
Mama Devil.
Okay. Is that your favorite part of this room?
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
I can wear it.
Okay.
I can put it on. I can put it on.
Oh, okay. So yeah, friends, I showed you some of Mendy's cards. That might be all we look at, but as you know, there's a full walkthrough on the Artistry of Tarot.
Max.
Oh, Devil Max. Oh, wow. You know what? The devil doesn't even have to growl like that. You can just talk with the devil horns on and everyone knows you're the devil. Okay. Hey. Okay, let's. What's on this card?
Birds.
Birds. Oh, don't. Oh, wait. Okay. Your hand's clean? Oh, yeah, you didn't have anything up there. What's that?
A man.
Oh, it's a man? Does it look like a smaller person? Is it a child? Is it a kid?
Child and kid.
A child and a kid? Okay.
Yeah.
How about this one?
A fox.
A fox. How about that?
Bear.
A bear. Oh, no, please don't. Please let me do it, okay?
Okay.
How about this? We can get your Chris cards out in a minute if you want, okay? They're upstairs.
Stars.
Stars. What about this one?
Swan.
Oh, a swan. That's a good guess. That one's called a stork.
Stork.
It kind of looks like a swan, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you know that kind. What's this one?
Dog.
A dog.
A dog.
What about this?
A tower.
A tower. Yep. What is this?
Water.
Water. That's a garden with,
Garden.
yeah, there are a few different kinds of gardens.
Yeah.
And what about this one?
Butterflies and mountains.
Butterflies and mountains. Chris says, you're brave having Max live on YouTube. Sophie would say something embarrassing. For example, today she randomly told me her mommy wasn't wearing pants. Yeah, I'm waiting. Oh, paths. You guys, this card is called Paths instead of Crossroads, and he just said Paths. Oh, I'm waiting for that day, Chris.
Mouse.
Mouses, we say mice.
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 Mice. Heart.
Heart.
Oh, look at me.
Oh, look at you, silly. Okay, what about this kind?
Ribbons.
Oh, ribbons? I think
Yeah.
those are rings.
Rings.
Cool. Oh, can you speak nicely? What about this?
Book.
A book. Very good.
Envelope.
Oh, an envelope. Yes, with a letter inside.
Yeah.
Very good. Oh, here's a person.
Person.
This is called a significator.
Significator.
Yep, that's the kind of card it is. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, here's the other person.
Person blue.
Person,
And orange.
person blue and orange. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Beth.
Butterfly.
Oh, little butterfly. And then what are these?
Flower.
Oh, flowers. Okay. Is this the heavy metal edition? What's this?
Sun.
Oh, you're being silly. Sun. Is it the moon? Is that what you're saying? I can't understand you. Okay, what about this?
Key.
A key. We're almost done. You're doing great. And then we'll say bye to our friends and go order our groceries. What are those?
I don't know what those are called.
Well, these are a certain kind of fish, and they have really feathery fins. They're called betta fish.
Beta fish.
Mm-hmm.
Anchor.
Oh, wow. You did great with that one. And do you know what this is?
No. No.
That's a cross. That's okay. We don't know that shape very
Cross.
much here. Yep, that's a cross. Mm-hmm.
And what's back of it?
Oh, just the pretty backs. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For some people, this is a symbol of faith. Can you say symbol of faith?
Symbol of faith.
Cool. There we go. All right. So, Snifficator. Yeah. Ooh, no. But you know what happens? Because this is a tuck box, it's very tricky and we don't want to break. See, Mendy did the good kind and has it fold down, but we still don't want to break it. Mommy's going to put the cards in there very carefully later on, okay? Thank you so much for helping me. Would you like this kind of wrapping paper for your toys?
Yeah.
Okay. let's take the horns off, and you can take that paper out to your toys, and then I'll be right out, okay?
My shirt is wet.
I saw that your shirt was wet. Is that because you spilled some of your water?
No,
Oh, well, what happened, baby?
I did a lot of times.
Oh, you were biting it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of silly. Are your teeth okay?
Yeah, but I'm a tree.
Nope, don't take a tree. Just try to carefully balance and step out. Good job.
Ow,
You're doing good.
that was pokey.
I know that my little fairy garden has some pokies on it. Okay, so you go ahead and go out, and I'll bring your screen out in a minute. Just carry the paper out to your toys, okay?
I'm gonna wrap something.
Good idea. I'll be right out. Okay. Oh, 8 Central Time, Beth. I think so, because it's 9 a.m. Eastern. So, thank you everyone so much for being here. Please do check out Longman Tarot's channel later to catch him with Sandra. And you can keep that, sweetie.
I cannot.
Okay, then give it to me. Okay, thank you so much. Close the door so Fiona doesn't come in. Okay, yes, I'm glad. Okay, say it from right there, because you can't see them anyway. So say bye, tarot friends.
Bye, tarot friend.
Okay, go ahead and go out, baby. I'll be right out. I'm gonna get you a treat.
What kind?
You'll find out if you go out.
of
Yeah, go wrap something up with that paper. Oh, and Gerald says Monday I have been on the Tarot Stash channel. Okay, excellent. Yes, please always feel free to share your events here in the chat. I think that's it. Hope I didn't forget anything. I love you all. Have a happy Friday and a happy weekend. Longman Tarot is either Scott says 1:30. I know. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you all so much. I will talk to you soon.